2-week new run, back at it. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to stop making videos or continue making videos. Still kind of up in the air. Still thinking about it, still working on it. In the meantime, I think I'll make episode 24 and see what happens. Talking with Jason over at Blue Sky Hotshots last week kind of gave me some ideas to do some different things. One of the things was sharing how much money you make. There's other YouTubers that have been very successful that share their revenue, their gross revenue for the week, their rate per mile, that sort of stuff. I think I'll try it, see how it plays out. We'll do some different stuff. We'll maybe make the videos a little shorter, be a little intense or a little less intense on the editing and stuff like that. I am who I am. If I'm going to put a product out, I want to make sure it's watch-worthy. Is that a word? Is that real? I don't know. Sounds good though. Watch-worthy. I like it. It should flow. There should be transitions and music and graphics, and it should all flow. It should be a good package to put out instead of something that's kind of haphazardly put together. That's just who I am. I'm probably still gonna spend a lot of time on my videos, but we'll see. So I'll share some revenue this time around. I'll do an update post-trip last time. I didn't share numbers on the last video. That decision wasn't made, so I'll backdate some numbers for you and show you what I made on the last trip, and then we'll show you what this trip is going to do for me. We'll play it by ear and we'll see how it plays out. We'll give it a little more time. Maybe the viewership will increase. I want to be able to put a good product out, and I don't know that I'm doing that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be at 231 subscribers. Actually, I'm at 229. When I made the video that I'm going to quit doing long form videos, I lost 3 subscribers. Talked to Jason, and then kind of having a second thought process, took down the video where I said I'm going to quit. So I only lost 3 subscribers out of the deal, and then Jason subscribed, put me back at 229. I'm assuming it was Jason that subscribed. I got a new subscriber right after I talked to him the next day, and I hadn't added a subscriber in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm assuming 229 was Jason. Hey, thanks, Jason. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Headed to Oregon. Be up that way. See you Friday-ish. I'll be up there. Yeah, we'll get in the tinker here. We'll get this loaded. I'll shoot some video of the load up. This is only 3 pieces. This is a short run. First piece goes to Hill Air Force Base in Utah. Second stop goes to Air National Guard in Portland. So this is only 2 stops. It's only 3 pieces. It weighs less than 1,000 pounds. I got a whole bunch of tarp I'm going to put on 3 pieces. Ridiculous. I need to find me a smaller tarp, something that's a little more user-friendly when it comes to small loads. My tarps that I have now are 27 foot long with 4 foot drops, so they're a lot of tarps. That's a lot of tarp for a stack of 3. These things are 12 foot long, but 27 foot for 12 it's still twice as long as what's actually needed. But a smaller tarp would give me a different option on tarping other stuff as well. So I may look at getting the smaller tarp. But we'll get in here, we'll get it loaded up. I should be able to shoot some video of them loading. It's going to take about 20 seconds to load. I'm sure they'll bring it out 1 stack, sit on the trailer, and they're done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I think it'll take me longer to tarp it than it does to load it. But we'll get in here, we'll get this loaded, we'll check it back in with you guys here in a little while. See ya. Well, that was fun. Thought I was picking up 3 pieces. He only brought 2 out to me. I asked him, is that all? And he said, yep, that's it. So I pulled the tarp out, tarped it down, got the straps, and was almost done. And he pulled my 3rd piece out. We never get the BOLs till after we're loaded, strapped, tarp, ready to go. So I can't verify on my own how many pieces are supposed to be. I just kind of have to go with the flow until I get the BOLs. But I told him I thought it was 3 pieces. He asked when I got there, what are you getting? I said 3 pieces going to Utah and Portland. He said, I got you. Already got it separated out, ready to go. He had it loaded on the trailer before I got out from checking in. So it's like, sometimes shooting video is just, it happens and sometimes it don't. But yeah, got almost completely tarp strapped, ready to go, and he brought me another piece. Son of a bitch, are you kidding me? So I had to restart the process. After he brought me that 3rd piece, I just turned the camera off. I'd already tarped once. You guys don't need to see it again. Same process, did the exact same thing. Just draped it over and belly wrapped a couple of them and then put 3 straps on it. It weighs less than 1,000 pounds. So not much to it, easy to do. Now the pressure's on to get Utah done for Friday for sure. Then from Hill, I drive up to Portland. I think I'll get there Saturday afternoonish. I might get a 34 in, waiting for Monday morning to come around to deliver Portland. It is an Air National Guard, so depending on what time I get there, they might be open on Saturday. I don't know. I'll call ahead and see if I can talk to somebody. They may work 6 days there. Probably not, but it'd be nice if they did. Then I can turn around and come back home. All right, let's go through some numbers of the last trip I did. So the last one was 1 pick and 9 stops. We went through all the different stops last time. It was 3,100 loaded miles. I was given $9,300 to do it, and that works out to $3 per mile. And that's why I say I'm not really worried about picking up a backhaul most of the time, because these runs pay good. They're between $2 and $3 every time. Most of the time, it's $2 a loaded mile. Like I said, then I finished the video before I get turned around and actually start heading back. Sometimes I get a backhaul, sometimes I don't. When I do, I don't shoot video. It's not enough to actually do anything with. I just do the backhaul and start back over the next time around. But that's the numbers from the last one. We started the original run. Remember I said he added freight to me? The original run was 6,500, which was just over $2 a mile. Then he added 2 stops to me. Each stop paid $1,400. Technically it's $1,300 and $1,500. I'm gonna call it $1,400 each because it's easy to divide out 2. So that added $2,800 for me for a total of $9,300 for the trip. This one is 1 pick, 2 drops. Haven't done the math on this one yet. I'll check in with you here shortly. But the good thing about doing these trips like this, when I've got 1 pick and 9 stops, I'm not searching the load board. I'm not looking at a load board for hours at a time searching. I don't have to fill out vendor packets with new brokers all the time. I've got vendor packets in place with the 2 brokers I'm using, and they do me right. So I take care of them. I do them right. I don't have deadhead between stops. Usually you get one dropped off, you don't pick one up next door to where you drop. You've got to drive 50, 75, 100, 200 miles sometimes deadhead to get to your next stop. I don't have to do all that. I've got 1 deadhead from the house to Tinker, and that's 120 miles. That's my whole deadhead. The thing about multiple brokers and multiple loads is it's all the time you have to spend crossing your T's and dotting your I's. I don't do all that. I get on the load board when I get close to being at the end of the run and start looking for a backhaul. Sometimes the broker has one for me, but I won't look at a load board till probably late Saturday or Sunday, if I look at all. Well, you know what? I got about 10 foot of space. I might get on there and peek. I'm not going to go way out of the way to go get a front haul, load on the front, a partial going that way. Is that better verbiage? Maybe. But yeah, this pays well enough for me. And again, everybody has a different cost of living and different expenses. What I do covers my expenses. It may not cover yours. You may want more per mile or do more runs. I don't technically look at it as one pick 9 stops. I kind of do, but it's kind of the way I look at it. But it's a lot easier than booking 9 different loads with 9 different brokers and filling out 9 different packets and trying to make sure all the picks and the drops kind of work together in unison. I don't have to do any of that. So it saves me a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It comes at a slight cost, but it makes my life easier, not having to look and try and orchestrate a successful string of 5, 6, 7, 8 stops in a week's time. I can do this, go out, come back. Usually I have to do a 34 somewhere along the way just because of delivery times. I've got plenty of time on the clock, but I can't deliver because the base closes at 1:32, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, somewhere like that. So I have to sit till the next morning. Sometimes when it happens on a Friday, I have to sit till Monday. But I usually get my 34 done and out of the way. I'd probably have to take one anyways, even if I delivered all my stuff, turn around and come back. I'm probably going to take a 34 anyways, because going out to the West Coast and back, it's like 6 days of just drive time. So at some point you're going to have to do a 34. So it doesn't really matter to me that sometimes when I sit on a weekend, because I'm probably going to have to do it somewhere, somehow, some way anyways. So, all right, I'll work some numbers and I'll have some numbers for this trip next time around. But it pays $2 a mile. $2 a mile. I'll work on the numbers. Get back. All right, talk to you guys here shortly. See you. All right, guys, home for the night. Burlington, Colorado. We made it with about an hour to spare on the clock. All my clocks are aligned. Long day. So I used all my shift time except for an hour. Then tomorrow we'll get up and we'll head towards Salt Lake City. We'll stop at the Loves just north of downtown Salt Lake City, and that puts us in line for delivery Friday morning early at Hill. So not too bad of shape. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.